without further ado, let us say hello to the man of the hour who suffered a heartbreaking weekend 2 weekends ago, trying to get back on his feet, trying to rebound, much like his Atlanta Braves are going to try and rebound this Tuesday. Let us say hello now to the one and only GC, who is kind enough to join us via the magic of the control room. My guy GC, how are you, sir? Okay, microphone not working. Microphone checker, microphone checker. I don't hear you. Oh.
Check 1, 2, 3.
You're back.
That.
You're back.
All right.
A little lower than usual.
I think Frank can fix that.
Okay.
Raise it up.
I feel like he's a bit thrown off after...
Yeah, maybe we should have done rehearsals or something.
We did do a rehearsal. Okay. You're sporting a new look. I like this look.
I guess we can tackle that real quick.
Well, I mean, it's right there.
I got the mustache
Yeah, what,
going
you want me
on.
to ignore it right off the bat? I mean, it's right there.
Yeah, I mean, I do it every year, rocking it for Movember, raising awareness, raising money for the charity Movember. Men's cancer, men's health awareness, men's suicide prevention, everything like that. So, I figured this year we put a little something on the line. So starting this weekend with UFC 268 and Bellator 270, going all the way through November, all my winnings, I'll donate 50% of them to Movember. And if we're losing units all November, hopefully that doesn't happen though.
Yes.
If we do that, I'll match my losses. So we'll double the losses. I'll match my losses and I'll donate that to Movember.
And whatever you, well, look at that. High five there.
You didn't have a mysterious Frank hand in there. Every once in a while you get that hand.
And I will, whatever you donate, I am going to donate as well.
There you go. You're matching it. It's like I'm giving 100% of my winnings.
Let's
but
go.
I gotta pay the rent here in NYC. So
no, I saw your bootleg AirPods that you were rocking.
Yeah, I do have the fake $20 Amazon AirPods.
Where does someone get that? Off Amazon? Really? Okay, I thought it was
Yeah, I try to hide the logo on it so people
it's right
on the train
there.
don't judge me. They also look a little bit different.
Yeah. Do they sound the same?
Oh yeah, exactly the same. I mean, they work great.
Now, before we get into the picks, just have to ask because I think the rest of the MMA community buzzing over this. Has there been any interaction between GC and New York Ric?
Yes, there has been.
What's it been like? Tension?
It's been fantastic. No, there's no tension at all. It's been welcoming. It's been great. I mean, he's hard at work back there. I've been trying not to bother him during the show.
Who knows what he's doing back there? We see the hair. I don't want to see him, but I think I see the hair poking through. It's kind of like a slow reveal. Did you guys ever?
I saw some solitaire going on back there.
Yeah, no, there's no way he's actually working. Did you guys ever cross paths in Bristol?
No,
never
crossed paths.
Really? Not even when he works late. Not even when you're doing game night or something like that.
Nah, not even on game night, man. I mean, we're down in the trenches in radio. They keep us in a hole. They make it so no one can see us. But they forced us together. They forced us to sit by each other in the control room. So we had to
break bread.
Kit Kats. How can you not?
I mean, yeah.
Instead of breaking bread, we broke the Kit Kats. It was great.
And of course, tough night for you last night. What time did you go to bed?
Like 12:30. Yeah, I mean, you get the grand slam in the first inning. I'm already on fanatics.com getting ready to shop all the championship gear. It's got 2 more chances though. Yeah. I think they're gonna do it.
Is this the first time, by the way, that you're not wearing some kind of Atlanta-inspired gear?
Yeah, I mean, speaking of that, we got Puma here. We'll rep the brand, but
nothing. Are you down on Atlanta?
Nah, just a little bit crisp out today.
I sort of
rocking a hoodie.
Yeah, but I sort of feel like when your team is down, you got to up. Like I would come with more gear when my team is down.
I had my outfit picked out. I had them picked out. If we won, I was going to rock the Braves jersey, all that. But we'll save that for Wednesday when they get it done on Tuesday night.
Nice shot of the president, the former president, the 45th president, doing the old tomahawk chop.
I did see that. Yeah.
If this was my former home, our former home, this would have been cut out of the conversation. Just the mere mention of his name would have been cut out, but we
probably would have gotten the late nights on game night.
We would have got yes, that's right. Did you see the clip of Melania looking away from him?
No.
You didn't see that? I mean, that was great stuff. In any event, let's talk about this past week. What do you got? Were you up? You won, right? You're back.
Yes. Yep, we are back. We cleared all the losses. We'll start real quick with the PFL last Wednesday. It's old news at this point. Omari Akhmedov, he kills the parlays. He's minus 3,000 because PFL really likes to. I don't love seeing the live odds if I'm not planning on live betting it. PFL kind of rubs it in your face.
Oh, geez.
You see the live odds. Akhmedov was minus 3,000 going into the third round, then he gets knocked out. I was actually on the way home watching that. I was 2-0 already on the day. I was watching it on the subway. We go into a tunnel, and Akhmedov had him in a choke. I thought we were going to come out of the tunnel to a winner. Instead, it reboots, and like, he's wobbled, he's shaking, and then he gets knocked out. It was it was terrible to lose Wi-Fi at that point. But it didn't really matter. Capoloza, Delaja, I had that to not go the distance. Somehow they made it all 5 rounds. So, yeah, that was just a loser. So we lost the unit there. It was, anyway you flip it, we were losing that one. So PFL, not great.
All right.
But then, UFC 267.
Let's go.
We bounced back. We'll start with the singles here. We technically went 2-2, but we hedged with Glover, so we went 3-2. We got a fantastic opportunity with all the parlays ending with Jan to be able to hedge out on Glover to guarantee a pretty profitable day. As you can see, we lost Jan and we lost Tomos there, but we got Amanda Hebus. A lot of people were on Virna. I know you were especially on her, the Island Boy and everything, but I mean, she looked, in those last 2 rounds, she looked pretty good. Jan Sandhagen got a little sketchy when Sandhagen started to get a little wobbly there. I think it was at the end of the 3rd or at the end of the 4th round. But we ended up getting that one. Blachowicz. We had a lot of stock in Blachowicz, man. Yeah, so we can move on here from the singles to the parlays, so we can really see how much stock we had in Blachowicz. I mean, yeah, look at all that green and then the red on each one of them. Blachowicz, man. So that's why you hedge. A lot of people were like, we should let it ride. We should let it ride. As confident as I was in Jan, confidence in gambling is kind of a mirage. Yeah, I told a lot of people we were up 4.96, but I forgot about the 267, 268 parlay special that got killed, as you can see with Jan. I mean, a lot of red from Jan there. It was tough. We really would have been living large if Jan had did it. He kills the air fryers. You can see it plus 728. He kills it in the last leg. I mean,
oh my God, look at that parlay there.
Yeah, so if we can get the full recap up here, we go singles 3-2, technically up 3.55. Parlays, essentially you break even after everything. On UFC 267, we finish up 3.46. So now, even after the PFL loss, we're right back to where we were before any of the losses. It's like it never even happened. We get a nice reset going into 268. Yeah, it was a great day.
What were you before that last one?
Before the losses, we were 13.73.
Oh, wow.
Now we're 13.69. So essentially, we're right back to where we were. Yeah, Jan, man, we had visions of grandeur. I was on Amazon. I was on Sears. I was price checking air fryers, 16 quart, 8
What would you have ended up with?
Basket. We would have ended up about like 10 units.
Wow.
Yeah.
And the hedge, I've never understood the hedge really. Like, can you explain the mindset behind that? Because
yeah, man. So we had 2 parlays that would have cashed had Jan won, and the 267, 268 would have continued to ride had Jan won. So essentially, the 728 is riding on a minus 300 favorite. The plus 115 is riding on a minus 300 favorite. So now Jan is essentially, for me, a plus 728 bet and a plus 115 bet. So I can hedge out by betting on the underdog here in Glover Teixeira to like lock in the profits.
wow.
Which I'm glad we did because Glover made it look easy.
Sure. Now, what would you may not have done this math, but what would you have ended up with had you not hedged?
Had I not hedged, it would have been up maybe like 0.7 units. Yeah, so I think it was a good call to hedge. You don't go full in to where it's even if Glover wins, because I was confident in Jan, but it did not work out that way. I mean, if we were gonna lose though, I guess I would. Of anyone, I would like to lose to Glover. I mean, great story. The Pride of Danbury, Connecticut.
Of course, yeah, they were. I think you watched it in Connecticut, right?
I did watch it in Connecticut. I should have gone to Danbury.
Yeah.
I should have gone to the to a Glover watch party.
Right? Were they dancing in the streets in Connecticut? Or
yeah, I mean, I assume there's going to be some sort of parade for Glover in downtown Danbury. It's going to be exciting.
Have you been to Danbury?
I've been through it on the train.
Yeah. All right, so that's the story as far as 267. Just a quick gander as far as 268 is concerned. Some interesting ones, right? Colby Covington.
A lot of interesting stuff, yeah.
I'm seeing plus, what is it on DraftKings? Plus 250, minus 320. You surprised by that? Not closer? Last fight was 2-2 going into the 5th.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. I think Kamaru's gotten better since then. I don't know how much Colby's improved. I could see the exact same result happening. I mean, you mentioned that, like, Hamzat and Islam. They
Yeah.
were both minus 600 all week. I was seeing, there's so much value on Hooker. There's so much value on Lee. Got to take the Flyers. These are incorrectly priced.
Yeah.
And then, like, you see that, were they incorrectly
No,
priced?
they
I mean,
were not.
they looked like minus 3,000
I
favorites
know.
going out there. They looked like
Unbelievable.
Kayla Harrison in the PFL. Like, they made it look easy.
Odds makers in MMA have come a long way. So who the hell am I to question them? Although I will say, Rose Namajunas and Zhang are pick'em right now. Minus 110, minus 110. Imagine that. First round knockout in like 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes,
Yeah.
and a pick'em right now.
I almost feel like because it was so quick,
Right.
like, the odds makers are giving it the fluke aspect. But you're the stat guy. You dropped that stat about the immediate rematch.
Can you find it's somewhere out there?
I found it.
You found it?
Yeah, they're 9-1, and they've
9-1?
last 9.
Really?
The person that took the belt
Yes.
in the immediate rematch has won 9 straight, and they're 9-1 overall.
That's crazy. Do you know who the one is off the top of your head?
Not off the top of my head, but I got it bookmarked
Yes.
somewhere.
Yes, this is something that I've said, and it really came to light after Cody and TJ fought twice, and after Rose and Joanna fought twice. When they do the immediate rematch, the person who lost the belt in the first fight, as we just pointed out, 90% of the time will lose the second fight. And so in this case, that's Zhang Wei Li. She had the belt, she lost it, she's going back again.
Yeah, Rose actually did it once against Jacek.
Yeah, yeah.
And the one that got it back was Randy Couture against Vitor Belfort.
Wow. So way early.
Hey, you got to go way back.
I wonder if
Other
that's
than
the first
9
one ever.
straight.
That might be the first one ever, the first time that it happened. Yeah, so 9 straight. At that, like, obviously none of these fights have anything to do with each other, but I do think there's something to it in the fact that, the fighter, especially when you get knocked out, lack of confidence, starts questioning themselves. It's the same person. They have it. By the way, it happened with Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. He lost again, right? Media rematch. Lost the second time, lost the third time. So I don't know.
You also, Zhang said she does not like it when the crowd boos.
Mm-hmm.
She said that affects her fighting. And I would imagine in New York City, it will probably be a fairly pro Rose crowd.
It'll be a partisan crowd.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to go against Rose, man.
She's very well
Because what
liked.
if it's not a fluke? What if she just gets it done again easy and you can get that at even odds?
Yes, we're dropping the Thug Nose t-shirts. All proceeds, by the way, going to Rose Namajunas' favorite charity.
Look at this.
I'm just letting you know.
I know, I love it. Charities everywhere.
I mean, it's all. I don't make a cent off of it. I just want to let you know. What is a charity? Let me try to pull this up here if I can, because that was a good transition right there. The charity was. She sent it to me here. Oh, here, the Haiti Earthship. The Biotecture Planet Earth, a registered 501c3 nonprofit organization in collaboration with Earthship, Biotecture, and Greater Good International, is building the first hurricane and earthquake-resistant Earthship school in Haiti. So it's a charity that means a lot to her, and that's where all the money will go. It's going to be quite the scene. Justin Gaethje, Chandler, as of right now, minus.
Yeah, I think Gaethje's like
minus 210. Minus 210.
210.
And Chandler plus.
All lines obviously courtesy of DraftKings.
Yes, absolutely. Our good friends over at DraftKings. Justin Gaethje hasn't fought. Thank you. Over a year ago was his last fight. He has drawn the ire of one Daniel Cormier. I mean, Cormier pissing everyone off with his homerism. The Islam Makhachev fight, it was a little much, if you ask me. Quarantillo, Burgos. Let's see. You know what? This is an interesting one. Marlon Vera, Frankie Edgar, minus 175, plus 145. That's a close one.
I mean, there's some spicy lines out there this week. I've already been doing some research. I kind of like that Chandler Gaethje not to go the distance.
Yeah. Ally Quinta the dog. Ooh, in New York, Ally Quinta plus 150. Interesting. Alex Pereira minus 255. What's Ian Gary? Ian Gary minus 365. So a big favorite there. So yeah, there's
Yeah, there's a lot of good lines, man. We'll get into it on Wednesday.
Okay.
Before I do go, I got to give a shout out to my guy Base Bench. I like giving the shout outs to the people.
Oh.
Yeah. Used his winnings, treated his girl to a lava cake after half price app at Applebee's. So we're just, we're just coming up in this world culinary.
Wow.
We got the guy getting the air fryer. I mean, we're just getting it all. Now we got lava cakes at Applebee's.
Lava cakes are great, by the way.
I mean,
like a good
it's
one.
A luxury. That's a luxury. You get the half price apps. The waitress comes by. Do we want to do dessert? Girlfriend's, she's thinking no. She's thinking there is
can't
no way
afford
we're doing
this.
dessert. Hold on. We got some winnings today. We're going with the lava cake. Thanks.
Yeah. Curious that he wrote Appbees. I don't know if that's the cool way to write it, but
I think he was probably so hyped up about the lava cake he forgot the LA.
there's nothing worse than ordering a lava cake and it doesn't like melt. You know what I mean? Like it's
it needs
just
to be hot off the press.
like a true molten lava. Like it just go.
Yeah, and you
out.
can expect that quality at Applebee's.
You can.
They're not going to turn you wrong.
I mean, a free plug for Applebee's here. Maybe they could be a sponsor. Eating good in the neighborhood.
That great commercial they play every single commercial during
yes.
football.
There's I thought you meant the UFCs. There's a couple of UFC commercials that they play over and over and over again.
The UFC, the one that I randomly get over and over is the Home Depot commercial in Spanish. It comes
what?
Up blue. Yeah.
On Plus?
Swear. On ESPN Plus. Every card that I watch, I get it a couple times. Yep, the Home Depot.
That's bizarre. I've never gotten that.
Wow.
I wonder if it's based on your viewing habits.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the story. On Wednesday, you'll give us 268 picks, and perhaps, I mean, there's a lot going on. Like I said,
yeah, we got Bellator,
Bellator Burks.
Yeah, a couple Irish, Irish favorites that I like.
You got to feed the beast there, and if you want to dabble on, Brave CF 55 or LFA 117.
Always reaching with You find me the lines, I'll find a way to bet on it.
By the way, I don't know if good friend of the show, Best Fight Odds. They put up some
great friend of the show.
Yeah. They put up some crazy odds. Like I see here, ACA 131. Like who knew that was even a thing? Kaposa knows, but EFC 90, also a thing on November 6th. So
I still have never seen any glory lines.
No glory lines.
Yeah, someone hit me up with a site for it, and they were not on there.
Not there? All right. No. All right. Well, great cause. By the way, what's the website where if people want to donate?
It's Movember.com.
That's it. All right.
I'll put it on my Twitter account, though. I got a page. We made the goal 500 for the month. That's what we're going to do. We're going to hit that.
500? We're going to crush that.
We're going to hit it.
I'm
also running 60 miles. Yeah. 60 miles over the course of November for...
Buried the lead.
Yep. That's not the lead.
I mean...
That's easy.
60 miles?
Over the course of a month, though. It's like 2 miles a day.
Yeah, that's 2 miles a day. So you'll do this every day? Or some days you'll do a little more?
Yep. Yeah. It's connected to my Strava app and everything. So
wow.
Yeah, get it done.
And what does that do for Movember?
It's suicide prevention. 60 men kill themselves every hour.
Wow, really?
Yep.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, it's a good cause, man.
Yeah.
I like doing it. Plus, I mean, I look great with a mustache. Come on.
How many years you been doing this?
This is like my 4th or 5th year, man. Yeah, it's been a while.
Could I ask what prompted you to do it?
I think I just wanted a mustache one year, and then Ewan asked me at lunch today, why the mustache?
Yeah.
It starts the conversation.
It does.
Movember, throw a couple dollars their way.
How does the girlfriend feel about the mustache?
She loves it.
Okay.
She loves it. She won't tell you otherwise.
Okay.
No, she was on FaceTime with me as I shaved. She was like, please.
Oh, my gosh.
The beard was good, man.
It was good. It was good. Well, it will grow back. And by the way, do you shave the face?
Oh, yeah. We're going to keep this bare face all November.
Okay.
We'll get it back in December, though.
There he is. GC. All right. We'll check in on Wednesday.
Sounds good.
There he is, hoping his Braves can pull it out Tuesday or Wednesday. And we have a connection. Carlos Carr's my boy. We're tight, but I don't want to see the guy happy. I mean, things have been going really well for him with his Georgia Bulldogs and with the Braves doing so well. So let's see if they can pull it out. Big week